Middleburg-Lovanio in 1374 is one of the most remarkable and spiritually significant Eucharistic miracles recorded in Catholic history. This miracle, occurring in the region of Lovainio, modern-day Leuven, Belgium, remains a powerful testament to the belief in the real presence of Christ in the Eucharist, a cornerstone of Catholic faith. The incident took place in the small town of Middleburg, where the faithful gathered in devotion to the Blessed Sacrament. During a Mass, an extraordinary phenomenon occurred. The consecrated host began to bleed. Witnesses, including the celebrant priest and the congregation, were struck with awe and fear as they observed the sacred host visibly bleeding, a manifestation that was interpreted as Christ's physical suffering and presence being revealed in the Eucharistic species. This miraculous occurrence caused an immediate stir in the community, drawing people from surrounding areas to witness and venerate the bleeding host. The event was meticulously documented by church authorities, as such occurrences were always subject to thorough investigation to ensure their authenticity and avoid any allegations of fraud or misunderstanding. Eyewitnesses provided consistent testimony about the supernatural nature of the event, and their accounts were carefully recorded. The church later confirmed the miracle as genuine, and it was declared a sign of divine intervention. The miraculous host was preserved, and devotion to the Eucharist in Middleburg grew significantly as a result. Pilgrims from various regions flocked to the town, seeking to honor the miraculous host and deepen their faith. The church built a special chapel to house the host, ensuring it was venerated with the utmost reverence. The bleeding host of Middleburg became a focal point for Eucharistic adoration and a source of spiritual renewal for countless believers. This miracle is not only significant for its immediate impact on the local community, but also for its enduring influence on Eucharistic theology and devotion within the Catholic Church. It served as a tangible confirmation of the doctrine of transubstantiation, where the bread and wine consecrated during Mass are believed to become the true body and blood of Christ. In an era when the Church was facing challenges to this doctrine, such as the rising influence of heretical movements that denied the real presence, the bleeding host stood as a divine affirmation of Catholic teaching. It inspired theologians, clergy, and laypeople alike to deepen their understanding and love for the Eucharist. Over time, the story of the bleeding host was shared far and wide, becoming part of the larger narrative of Eucharistic miracles that have occurred throughout history. These miracles serve as extraordinary signs meant to strengthen the faith of believers and call attention to the sacredness of the Eucharist. The event in Middleburg is often recounted alongside other significant miracles, such as the miracle of Lanciano and the miracle of Bolsena, as evidence of God's continued presence and action in the world through the sacrament of the Eucharist. The 1374 Middleburg miracle also had cultural and artistic ramifications. Artists of the time sought to depict the event, using it as inspiration for altarpieces, stained glass windows, and manuscripts. These works of art not only commemorated the miracle, but also served as tools for catechesis, teaching future generations about the importance of the Eucharist. The bleeding host became a powerful symbol in religious art, reminding the faithful of Christ's passion and the immense love he has for humanity, as expressed through his sacrifice. In addition to its theological significance, the miracle had a profound impact on the spiritual lives of individuals. Accounts of conversions and renewed faith among those who visited Middleburg abound, highlighting the transformative power of witnessing such a divine sign. Many reported experiencing a sense of profound peace, healing, and a renewed commitment to their faith after venerating the miraculous host. This spiritual revival contributed to a stronger sense of community and devotion among the people of Middleburg and the surrounding areas. The Church continues to honor the miracle of the bleeding host as part of its rich tradition of Eucharistic devotion. While the specific historical records and relics associated with the miracle may not all have survived through the centuries, the legacy of the event endures in the faith and practices of the Catholic community. Pilgrimages to sites associated with Eucharistic miracles, including Middleburg, remain an important aspect of Catholic spiritual life, offering opportunities for prayer, reflection, and deeper union with Christ. The 1374 Bleeding Host of Middleburg is as a profound reminder of the mystery and majesty of the Eucharist. It challenges believers to approach the altar with reverence and awe, recognizing that the sacrament is not merely a symbolic ritual, but a direct encounter with the living Christ. In a world often marked by doubt and secularism, such miracles call the faithful to rediscover the beauty and truth of their faith. They serve as divine interventions that break into human history, providing hope, guidance, and a renewed sense of purpose. The Middleburg miracle, like others of its kind, stands as a beacon of light, drawing people closer to God and reminding them of his enduring love and presence in the Eucharist. Through this miracle, the Church invites all believers to deepen their devotion to the Blessed Sacrament, to trust in God's providence, and to celebrate the great mystery of the Eucharist with hearts full of faith and gratitude.